so much.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are watching us live or watching us on a replay. This is Merly Bolden, and today I have a privilege of having engineer Neda here in my page, and I thank you, Neda, for being here. So before we continue, I would like to ask Neda to introduce herself first.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much, Mary. I really appreciate you inviting me. My name is Neda, and I'm coming to you from Toronto, Canada. I'm a mother of two kids. I actually have twins. They are 9 years old now. And I started this business when they were 4 years old. Both you and I are working with an amazing online team. And that's how we know each other. And we're so grateful to be working as business partners.
Yeah, thank you so much, Neda. And I know that you have twins, and it was really I interviewed Neda a while ago. That was 2021. And she was a year and a half in the business at that time. And it was so amazing that I'm able to connect with her. And to join this business, we pretty much like hoping to have a little bit of extra, right?
Yes.
So in for me over here, when I started the business, I was just looking for $500 extra a month, and then to be honest, a meeting that exceeding from that is just really some months are more than $1,000 or $3,000, and that's very unexpected being in this business. So Neda is going to share her experience here today.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
yeah, and she will be able to say about her secret also in this business. So my first question for you, Neda, is how did you find this business, and what made you decide to join this business, since you are already an engineer, a successful engineer? And what makes you decide, and how did you find this?
Yes, I did find this business through my mentor's ad. My mentor is Nicole Knight, an amazing lady who doesn't live in the same city as I do. She lives in the Western Canada. I'm in the Eastern Canada. I saw her ad. It was an interesting picture that got my attention. I kind of felt like it's a scam. I was about to scroll through it, and then I saw a lot of people are asking for more information, and I asked for more information, and then she sent me the webinar and everything. And then I saw the same ad 6 months prior, but at that time I didn't do anything. I didn't take actions because there wasn't any need in me. I wasn't really desperate. And you really have to start this business when you have a strong why. So my why was when I watched the webinar the second time, and then I decided to come to the 30-day trial. I know as an engineer, just because you have a job, it doesn't mean that you have a job security. You have a job today. We all have been through layoffs, and they come tomorrow and they say, oh, you know what, you no longer have a job, and they just give you a package that will be enough for your 1 week of expenses, and that would be it. We all have gone through that experience, unfortunately, and it's very heartbreaking. And this is why I knew that I have to have a second source of income. At the time, we recently just bought a house. I think when I started this business, it was like maybe 2 years from the time we bought this house. And I knew the mortgage is very expensive. I really wanted to help my husband to pay off the house faster. And I didn't I didn't know what's going to happen. I didn't want to take a second job like in Starbucks or as an Uber driver, or a lot of things that I'm sure many of us think about. And this is why I said, you know what, I have to try to do something at night after 9 o'clock when my kids go to bed. And this is how I decided to join this business.
Wow. So yeah, as you know, as an engineer, you kind of think a lot of people is like, I don't want to do other things, because they already found their jobs that you would love in their life. But in your case, of course, you are trying to help out also and pay bills and helping out your husband and finding this online business, of course, for you, and so many of us are actually a blessing. So that
Yes.
is, yes, that is really nice. So my next question for you is, what are your struggles when you started this business? Because I know that people might think like, people are already successful in this business and didn't have any struggles. So in your case, what is your struggles?
Yeah, well, first of all, I didn't have any money to start with. So if I knew that I had to invest, I wouldn't have even come to the 30-day trial. So thank God I did not know that I need to invest. I thought that with the little money we pay for the 30-day trial, that's going to be enough for me to start making money. And I was very naive, because as soon as I was added to the Facebook group and I saw all the income and the people and earnings and the income posts and everything, I said, it's impossible that I don't invest any money and start making money. How could I be making $20,000 a month if I invest nothing? So
Mhm.
at that time, I realized, okay, there must be an investment, but I had no money. So I ended up borrowing everything from my own personal line of credit. I didn't have cash sitting somewhere in the bank account that I didn't know what to do with it. And so this is the thing, when you believe in something, when you believe that something is worth trying, you should definitely try it, because it can be. And I remember my last conversation with my husband, I said, my coach is saying that many people will start making 5 figures, which is more than $10,000 a month, within the first year to 15, 17 months in the business. If that really happens, it will forever change our life, because as an engineer, I will never be able to make more than $10,000 a month. And I'm going to borrow this money from my own line of credit, because I didn't want to bring the family's money into the business. So that was my first struggle, how to come up with the money for investment. Second is that all my friends, family, everybody except for my husband was skeptical. They were saying, "Oh, this is a pyramid scheme. Don't go for it. You're not the type of a person." A lot of them, like one of my closest friends, he's like, "You're not the kind of a person who want to do online businesses. Forget about it. You're not that type of a person." And I'm so grateful I didn't listen to them, because I proved that anybody can be this part of a person. You don't have to come from a specific background, a specific ethnicity, a specific job background, so to be able to fit in this online business. It belongs to everybody. We are all one. Anybody who wants to work online, they can work online. It's a business just like anybody else. Anybody can be a painter, anybody can open a restaurant. It's not just, it belongs to some specific people. And so yeah, that was my second struggle. So that's what I said. But when you want to start something big and new, like Jeff Bezos always says, just trust your gut, because your gut is your only guide, and it's never gonna lie to you. And I'm so grateful that my husband was behind me. He was very supportive of this business from day one, and that really helped as well.
Mm. Yeah, you mentioned about your family and friends also that it's not very supported about this business, and you're right, because there's even myself. There's not only few of my friends join me in this business, and for the most part, people that I have in my business is also not, I don't know them, so which is really nice. That's the beauty of this online business, and you cannot be like Neda was saying that sometimes you just don't want to listen to those things that they are saying because you cannot move forward to that. So
Yes.
thank you, Neda.
No
So the next one is, how many hours do you spend with your business though, since you have you always be busy with your job?
Yes, the beginning, I was doing maybe 1 hour a day maximum. I wasn't spending more than that, because I was really, really tired when I was getting home, and I had twins. One of them was still in diaper those days. And, it's so hard to, engage with them, play with them, and then put them to bed. And
Mhm.
right at 9 o'clock, when everybody was exhausted and I was really exhausted, I had to start like working on my business. So that's why there's always a sacrifice in all the good things that happens in life, including this business. And then I remember I was just spending 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, until maybe after months 8 to 9 that I saw, okay, I'm making more than my engineering job. In my engineering job, I can never make more than $10,000 a month. And one month, I remember very well, I made $12,000 in one month. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I spend more hours on my business instead of like, just like putting it aside as like a side hustle, this is giving me way more than my engineering salary. And that's when I started spending more hours then. But after the year one in the business, there's a lot of things that are set up for you. You don't need to spend really so much time. So my advice to people is that we all spend a lot of time on social media, browsing and checking other people's pages and other people's photos, and sometimes just wasting time. Why waste time on those things when you can use that time to create some earning for yourself? Trust me, you don't need to have extra 10 hours a day to make money from this business. All you need is just like, if you can, extra half an hour every 45 minutes, 1 hour maximum a day, and you can do it.
Yeah, that is so true. You don't have to spend all your days to do this business. That's for sure. You just have few hours and you're good. And you mentioned about making more than you in your job, which is really nice. Yeah, it's really great to. It's a great feeling to know that you're making money more than what you make from your regular job. To be
Yes.
honest, so that
Yes.
is one thing that it's so awesome about it.
Yes, absolutely.
So, what is your biggest accomplishment since you started this business? I know that 4.5 years ago you were talking about, paying off your house and mortgages and things like that. I know you are Nida, by the way, is one of our biggest successful business in our community, and she has been a very inspiring for all of us.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, so yeah, what is your biggest accomplishment?
Yes, absolutely. So when I started this business, we didn't have any savings. So that's pretty much the life for many people. Unless you are a multimillionaire, it's impossible. With If you are working as an employee, you will have savings, because especially this is pre-COVID, pre-inflation time. And now we have savings on a regular basis, which is a blessing, to have a savings, because when things happens, and many things will happen, the car crashes, people have health issues. When you need to get that extra money from somewhere, you need to have some savings. You can't be 40 years old, 50 years old, and have zero savings. You can't do that. Don't do that to yourself, please. Just give yourself some time, give yourself this chance, because this business really works. You need to have savings. So we didn't have any savings. Now we have savings continuously. I haven't stopped making less than 5 figures on a monthly basis. As an engineer, I will never be able to make that. In this business, I started making that since month 8 in the business. Now we are year 5 of my journey in this business. So imagine being able to double your earnings from whatever you have that you do in your 9 to 5 job. As a result of that, yes, of course, I have help paying off the mortgage. We can go travel, with my kids, with my family, without worrying. You have savings, you can help other people. Also, I give back a lot to the community. I see it's my obligation to give back. I have a lot of kids who are orphans, or who have parents who have drug addiction issues that I'm looking after. I pay for all their expenses, their education, their food, their clothing, their classes, and all that back home. There are a lot of people that I pay for their warm foods back home. I have built a lot of schools back home. So anybody has come to me and asked for help, I have been able to help. If I just was relying on my engineering job, I will never be able to give back to my community, because I just didn't have that income to be able to do that. So it's been a big blessing for myself, for my family, and everybody that has crossed path with me in this life, for sure.
Well, thank you so much. That is so nice that to hear that you've been helping a lot of kids or a lot of family that are who don't have anything,
Yes.
And you're right. With this business, you can absolutely help a lot of people, and a lot of our business partners are doing that also, which is amazing, amazing results for the business and also helping others. And you definitely doing a great job of giving back to our community. So which is we are very grateful for.
Thank you.
Yes, yes. So in your you've been here in this business for so long and being very successful in this business. So what is your advice to those new business owners? A lot of the new business owners that sometimes they don't know what to do, and to those who are looking for our online business.
Yes, if you're not in our business and you're looking for an online business, don't waste your time, please, God. I mean, like, I have so many people that I'm helping as their coach, who have been doing Amazon, who have been doing other online businesses. It's just so difficult. Like with Amazon, you need to invest at least $25,000-$30,000 in order to make $2,000-$3,000 at the end of the month. Here, you can invest one-fifth of that, one-fourth of that, and you can make that income. And there is no support in Amazon. There is no mentor. There is no coach. There is no system, 24-hour system. Here you have all that. So please, just give yourself this chance. Don't waste your time on any other online businesses, especially those that offer you like so low budget, like getting into the business with only $100. Like there's a lot of insurance stuff that is going around. There's a lot of like potions and lotions and things, like those kind of businesses that is going around. In order for you to get into those, you probably just need like 100 euros or $100 or something like that. But those things, you invest $100. Guess how much you make at the end of the month? $100, $200. Here, it's a high ticket item, high ticket investment, but the potential of income you get is like 10 times than what you get. You don't want to waste your time on low ticket items, low ticket business interests. Don't waste your time. Many other businesses, almost I can say 99% of them, except for our businesses, they force you to go and look after your warm market, go after your friends, go after anybody on your phone books. Here in this business, we teach you how not to bug anybody. Don't bug your friends, don't bug your family. We teach you advertising and not how to create earnings without bugging your family and friends. And if you're in this business and if you just started, well, congratulations, you're blessed with this amazing business. I always say, people, when God likes someone, they bring them to this business because he's going to bless them with the blessings of this business. Just keep watching the Millionaires Masterminds. These masterminds have created so many millionaires. I promise you're going to make millions of dollars over a couple of years. And it works for everybody. It doesn't matter what your age is, what your background is, and it's going to work out for you as well. Just keep hustling and keep working hard and keep having faith in yourself.
Thank you so much, Neda. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of nuggets that you shared with us, and I
No
thank you for
problem.
being here. Yeah. So yes, tonight is our mastermind also, so that is really nice. So yes, just check it out. You never know. This business could be for you, right? So I thank you all, and we'll be back again next time, or I
Thank
will be
you.
back again next time, and just check it out. All right. Have a good
Thank you
night.
so much. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for
Bye bye.
who's going to be watching you. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.